Hello, everyone, and welcome to virtual worship. I hope that you are all happy and you're doing well and you're healthy and dealing with the shelter in place and the quarantine as well as possible. Have several announcements to share with you today. First is from the Florida Conference. The Florida Conference will be producing a call to worship montage video featuring participants across Florida Conference for this Sunday, May 31st, Pentecost Sunday. This 2 to 3 minute video will be posted on YouTube and made available to all of our churches. If you would like to participate in the montage, please contact Sarah at office@windermereunion.org for the script and the details on Monday, May 25th. All submissions must be submitted by Tuesday, May 26 at 8 p.m. The next announcement comes from Ted and Don, who continue to serve the homeless in Orlando. And so Ted and Don continue to serve peace meals, that's the name of our ministry, to individuals in need in downtown Orlando. The ministry is now serving 60 individuals every 2 weeks. If you would like to donate items for the next meals, contact Ted and Don at teckbreth@gmail.com or Sarah at office@windermere.com. And the email for Ted and Don is also all lowercase. Inspirational Wednesdays continue to move along and continue to evolve, and they are at 12 p.m. If you want to participate in the Inspirational Wednesday and see some of your fellow church friends, please contact Pastor Luttrell by 5 p.m. on Tuesday so she can get you the Zoom login information. Another thing is we're wanting to find ways that the church can be in more contact with one another. And so if you have prayer concerns or if you have a celebration, something you want everybody to know, please contact the church office and send Sarah an email at office@windermereunion.org, and she will be sure to get your information on there. Another thing that we can do too is send photos, send videos. We can post them on the website. When we had the worship service for Mother's Day and we saw all the children, oh my God, I couldn't believe how much some of them have already grown, but that was just so good for my heart to see all those little kids. So what we're wanting to do is find more ways that we can be in contact with each other without physically being with each other, because right now physically being with each other is not healthy. Hopefully, by the time you're watching this on Sunday morning, you have received a message from your official board on where we are regarding worship, shelter in place, and discovering new ways to connect with each other. The board had a meeting last Thursday night, and we discussed a lot of great ideas. The message from your official board explains a lot of them, tells you where we are now, where we plan to go, and how we're dealing with all the challenges that face us. We know that the bottom line is that you miss one another. We miss each other. So what we're wanting to do is not only find ways so the church can help bring you together, but take the initiative to find ways that you can do it too, that's very creative. We now have a Zoom account for the church. So if you want to have a men's group meeting or a ladies' breakfast, or if you want to have a special kind of get-together of some kind, contact the church office, Sarah, at office@windermereunion.org, and we'll get you the information on how you can set up your Zoom account and how you can invite people. And that way, we can still see each other even though we're not all in the same place. We have another church member who has the capacity to do a larger Zoom meeting and even break the meeting up in groups if we want to. So we're in process of working on that kind of technology. It's the curve that we have to meet to be able to make these things happen. But, you know, we missed the fellowship during greeting time. We missed the fellowship after church. So what we want to do is maybe we do a potluck, but you're sitting at your table with your meal, and we're all on the screen together. or a happy hour or a coffee hour. Just there are lots of ways that we can connect with each other. Another thing that is very simple, and we have it on our phone. You can't see it because it's too small, but there's a little app here called Directory, and it is a digital directory of our church membership. Contact Sarah. She is the most important person in the church right now, and she will make sure if you are not on the directory, she will make sure you're on there. You can put your phone number, your mailing address, your email addresses, all the contact information you want, and it's all safe. It's not open to the public. And that way you can go through your directory and you can call people. There's no reason why we can't call one another during this time. Some of you also, please check your information on the app, because I have tried to call 4 or 5 of you, and the phone numbers and the emails that are listed there did not work. So please just take a moment to make sure your contact information is correct, and if there are changes that need to be made, you know what you need to do. Contact Sarah. So we're looking for ways to be able to continue to connect with each other and to be together in a safe, healthy way. And there's a lot of really creative people in our leadership, and we're getting it done, but it's just going to take some time. And so we ask, please be patient. And also, we want the virtual worship to be more interactive. So at the end of the service, on the web page, at the bottom of the page, there's a place for comments. So we want you to please write some comments down. It might not have anything to do with the sermon or the song that was sung. It could be something about the call to worship and the liturgy that Latrell writes. Or it may be something that your family is experiencing that you want the church to know. That's just another way for us to be able to be engaged with each other on a larger level, because it looks like we're going to be in this place for quite some time. The official board is gathering each month, and each month they will assess, given the information that's available, as to whether or not it is safe for us to gather in person again. Presently, the Florida Conference recommends no, and they put it forth in a congregational care or a pastoral care sort of way. What's the healthiest thing we can do for each other? And right now it means not gathering in person, because we would hate it if anybody in our congregation were to contract this horrible virus while being at church. Thank you so much. Your staff and your leaders are working, and you are working, and I know that we have things going on, and we'll be doing more. But use your imagination, use your ingenuity. If you have an idea, share it with us. We have people who know how to put these great ideas into action. God bless you all. Now let's worship.